Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into something that's really changing the game for businesses,
Yeah.
especially if you're selling, furniture and mattresses, user-generated content
hmm
that are known as UGC.
Yeah. It's fascinating how much power has really shifted to the consumer these days.
Right.
We're not just passively absorbing ads anymore.
Yeah.
We're looking to each other for those authentic experiences and recommendations.
Exactly. And that's exactly where UGC comes in.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking today about some really great advice from brand marketer and digital media strategist Julia Rosian.
Okay.
She says UGC has become vital for businesses to cut through all the noise out there and connect with potential customers
hmm
on a deeper level.
And that's especially true for products like furniture and mattresses, when you say.
Absolutely.
hmm
Can you imagine trying to buy a sofa online? You can read all the descriptions,
Right.
you can look at the professional photos,
hmm
but what you really want to know is is it actually comfortable? Does it hold up over time?
Right.
And that's where real customer experiences come in.
Yeah, Rosian really hits the nail on the head when she says that furniture and mattress retailers
Yeah.
can really benefit from UGC
Yeah.
because it gives potential customers that genuine glimpse into real-world experiences with a product.
Right.
They can see how the products fit into real homes and lifestyles, not just, perfectly styled studio shots.
Of peeking into someone's living room and
Exactly.
seeing how that sofa actually looks in their space.
Exactly. And when you're making, a significant investment
Right.
in something like a mattress or a piece of furniture, that kind of authenticity is invaluable.
It really is.
Yeah.
So let's kind of unpack this a bit further.
Yeah.
What exactly is UGC
Yeah.
and what makes it so powerful?
Well, UGC is any content created by customers
Okay.
rather than the brand itself.
Got it.
So this could be anything from reviews and social media posts to photos and videos showcasing how they're using the product.
It's that raw, unfiltered perspective that really resonates with people.
Absolutely.
It's funny because Rosian points out that this isn't even a new concept.
Right.
We've always relied on word-of-mouth recommendations from each other.
Mm.
UGC just amplifies that on a massive scale.
Yeah. I think what makes it so powerful is that inherent trust factor.
Right.
We're much more likely to trust the opinion of a fellow consumer
Right.
than, some polished marketing campaign.
It's like getting advice from a friend.
Exactly.
You value their opinion because they've been there, they've used the product,
Yeah.
and they're sharing their honest experience.
Right. And as Rosian highlights, UGC is particularly effective for furniture and mattress businesses
Yeah.
because it helps overcome that challenge of conveying subjective experiences like comfort and quality.
It's one thing to say a mattress is plush or supportive,
Right.
but it's another thing entirely to hear someone describe how they sleep like a baby on it every night.
Exactly. That's why featuring authentic customer reviews is one of Rosian's top strategies for leveraging UGC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she specifically recommends using third-party platforms like Yotpo and Bazaar Voice.
Yeah.
What's the reasoning behind that?
Because they add a layer of credibility.
Okay.
These platforms require full, unedited reviews so consumers know they're getting the real deal, not just, cherry-picked testimonials.
It's about transparency and building trust.
Exactly.
You're not trying to hide the negative reviews.
Right.
You're embracing them as part of the authentic customer experience.
And you see this approach in action on sites like Raymore and Flanigan, where they actually display customer photos alongside their professional stage images.
That's a smart strategy.
It is.
Because it creates this sense of real-world use. It's like, hey, this could be my living room.
Right. It feels less staged and more relatable.
Okay, so we've talked about showcasing reviews,
Right.
but UGC goes way beyond that.
Right.
Rosian emphasizes that you need to go beyond social media reviews.
Think about all the creative ways you can encourage and repurpose UGC.
Like what?
Give us some examples.
Yeah, give me some examples.
Okay. Well, imagine a customer posts a photo of their, beautifully decorated bedroom featuring a headboard they bought from your store.
Okay.
You could reach out to them,
Yeah.
get their permission, and then share that photo on your website, in your email marketing, or even in your print catalogs.
It's like you're saying, look, real people are loving our products and creating these beautiful spaces with them.
Exactly.
It's aspirational, but also attainable
Mm-hmm.
because it's coming from real customers,
Right.
not professional stylists.
Exactly. It's about showcasing real-life applications and inspiring other customers.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's not just, showcasing these beautiful spaces, right?
Right?
It's about capturing those genuine moments
Yes.
of joy and connection. that people experience with your product.
Absolutely. Think about a family gathered around their new dining table
Oh, yeah.
for a holiday meal,
Oh.
or a couple snuggled up on their new sofa watching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the kinds of images that evoke emotion and create a lasting impression.
It's about tapping into, those universal desires
Yeah.
for comfort, connection, and belonging.
And Rosine brings up a brilliant example of a brand that has mastered this approach. Lululemon.
Okay.
Their #TheSweatLife campaign encouraged customers to share photos of themselves wearing Lululemon clothes, living their active lifestyles.
I remember that campaign. It was everywhere.
It was. And it wasn't just about getting content. It was about building a community around their brand.
Right.
People were essentially promoting Lululemon for them
Yeah.
and feeling like they were part of something bigger.
It created that sense of shared passion and identity. It's
Exactly.
like, hey, if you love fitness and feeling good, you belong with us.
Exactly. And that's the kind of emotional connection that traditional marketing just can't replicate.
Okay, so we've talked about reviews, social media, even print.
Right.
What about email marketing?
Yeah.
Rosing highlights that incorporating UGC into email campaigns can be a real game changer.
It's a fantastic way to personalize the customer experience
Okay.
and make people feel like they're part of an exclusive club.
I'm picturing an email with a subject line like, see how other customers are styling their new patio furniture.
Exactly. And then you open the email and it's filled with real photos from customers enjoying their outdoor spaces.
Right.
And it instantly makes you want to create that same vibe in your own backyard.
It sparks inspiration
Yeah,
and makes the shopping experience more engaging.
it does.
It's not just about browsing products anymore.
Right.
It's about envisioning how those products can enhance your life.
Rosine also suggests using UGC in emails to highlight customer favorites or create curated collections based on themes, like seasonal trends or lifestyle categories.
So instead of just saying shop our new summer arrivals, you could showcase photos of customers rocking their new swimsuits
Exactly.
or enjoying picnics in their new outdoor dining sets.
Exactly. It adds a layer of personalization and relevance that makes the email more likely to resonate with the recipient.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
But I think the big question on everyone's mind is, how do you actually get people to create this amazing UGC?
Yeah.
Like, is it just a matter of hoping they'll do it on their own?
Right.
Or are there specific strategies businesses can use to encourage it?
That's where a bit of marketing magic comes in.
Okay.
Rosine really emphasizes the importance of making it easy and rewarding for customers to share their experiences.
So what are some practical tips businesses can implement?
Well, for starters, make sure you're actively asking for UGC.
Okay.
Include clear calls to action on your email receipts, on your product pages, and on social media.
Got it.
Encourage people to leave reviews, share photos, and use a branded hashtag.
That hashtag is key. It makes it easy to track and aggregate all that UGC in one place.
It does.
And it can create that sense of community we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely. You can also incentivize UGC by offering discounts or running contests.
Oh, I love the idea of a contest.
Yeah.
It adds an element of fun and gamification to the whole experience.
Exactly. Imagine a furniture store running a Design Your Dream Living Room contest.
Oh, yeah.
Where customers submit photos of their living spaces.
Okay.
Featuring furniture from the store.
I love that.
Yeah. And it would give the business a ton of user-generated content that they could then repurpose across different channels. It's a win-win.
Yeah, it really is.
For everyone involved.
It's amazing how UGC has the power to transform not just marketing campaigns, but the entire customer experience.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's about moving away from that one-way broadcast model of marketing and creating a more collaborative and engaging dialogue with your customer.
And it's not just about, big brands like Lululemon either.
Right.
Any business, regardless of size or industry, can benefit from incorporating UGC into their marketing strategy.
Absolutely. Whether you're a local boutique or an online retailer, encouraging and leveraging UGC can help you build trust, connect with your audience on a deeper level, and ultimately drive sales.
So I think a lot of businesses might, feel a little overwhelmed by the prospect of incorporating UGC. They might think, I don't have the resources.
Right.
Or my customers aren't creating content.
Yeah.
But Rosie makes it clear that, it doesn't have to be complicated
Right.
or expensive.
Start small.
Yeah.
Focus on one or two key platforms
Okay.
where your target audience is already active.
Got it.
Maybe it's Instagram,
Right.
maybe it's Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe it's, a niche online community.
And remember, you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
No,
Look at what other successful brands are doing and adapt those strategies to your own business.
exactly. There's so much inspiration out there.
Huh.
Pay attention to how brands are using UGC
Right.
in their email marketing,
Yeah.
on their websites,
Oh.
on social media.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
Try different approaches.
Right.
See what resonates with your audience
Yeah.
and refine your strategy along the way.
The key is to be consistent and authentic.
Yeah.
Make UGC a part of your ongoing marketing efforts,
Mm.
not just a one-off campaign.
Right.
It's about building that ongoing dialogue with your customers
Right.
and creating a community where their voices are valued and celebrated.
And remember, UGC is not just about collecting pretty pictures and positive testimonials.
Right.
It's about building trust
Mm-hmm.
and forging genuine connections with
Yeah.
your customers.
When you empower your customers to tell their stories,
Yeah.
you unlock a whole new level of authenticity and connection
Right.
that traditional marketing just can't replicate.
Yeah. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of UGC,
Mm-hmm.
I want to leave you with this thought. What if the key to unlocking sustainable growth for your business
Yeah.
lies not in shouting louder, but in listening more deeply?
What if the most powerful marketing messages
Right?
aren't the ones you craft,
Yeah.
but the ones your customers share?
Maybe it's time to shift our focus from broadcasting to listening, from controlling the narrative to empowering our customers to tell their own stories.
Because in a world where consumers are bombarded with marketing messages from every direction,
Right.
authenticity is the ultimate differentiator.
And UGC is the key to unlocking that authenticity.
It is. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
We'll see you next time.